Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Podmas, our nightly Advent journey where each bottle brings a story, a place, and a moment to slow down. I'm your host, your fat friend Mark, and tonight we open night 11. And let's take a quick look back at our journey so far. We started with the Artiste Rapasso, deep and warming, El Campeon, white sangria, festive and bright, Champs de Foin Cabernet, rustic French comfort, sheep station Sauvignon Blanc, crisp and zesty, concentric circles, bold Australian red blend, a seaworthy tail Gruner, elegant Hungarian minerality, Queen's Gambit Zinfandel, cozy California spice, the conductor Chardonnay, harmonious French balance, Ryoko Sake, calm Nagata craftsmanship, and of course, last night was the Vin 23, a vibrant Rhone Valley red. And tonight, we head into Italy for a wine that instantly lives up to its name. With that, I introduce the Baciato dal Sol, an Italian red blend whose name translates to kissed by the sun. One look at the glass, and that name makes sense. The wine glows with a deep ruby color, warm and inviting. This bottle celebrates Italy's talent for blending native and international grapes into something expressive, rich, and beautifully balanced. To understand Baciato del Sol, it helps to look at the tradition behind it. Italy is home to hundreds of native grapes: Sangiovese, Barbera, Nebbiolo, Montepulciano, and just as many techniques for blending them with international varieties like Merlot or Cabernet Sauvignon. Each grape contributes something different. The Sangiovese is bright cherry, spice, lively acidity. The Barbera, it's juicy red fruit, smooth texture. The Nebbiolo, it's depth, rose, and tar notes, firm tannins. Merlot, of course, plum, velvet, and round body. And a Cabernet Sauvignon, blackcurrant, structure and elegance. Italian red blends are less about rigid recipes and more about expression, showcasing the best of the region's sun, soil, and tradition. Baciato del Sol follows that philosophy. It's crafted to feel warm, ripe, generous, and unmistakably Italian. Let's open this bad boy up, shall we? So, on the nose, you're greeted with an intense bouquet of wild berries, followed by cherries, plums, and blackcurrants. The aromas feel lush and layered, nothing sharp or thin, just a full spectrum of ripe fruit. On the nose, you're greeted with an intense bouquet of wild berries, followed by cherries, plums, and blackcurrants. The aromas feel lush and layered, nothing sharp or thin, just a full spectrum of ripe fruit. I already read that. Good golly. On the palate, the first thing you will notice is the velvety texture. The wine is rich without being heavy, smooth, fruit forward, and balanced beautifully. You get ripe cherry, juicy plum, blackberry, subtle spice, and maybe a touch of black pepper, clove, or warm baking spice. The finish is long, elegant, lingering with fruit, gentle spice, and a whisper of earth, a very polished finish. Let's give it a go and see how it is on the nose. Oh, definitely wild berries and cherries. Picking up those black currants. I'm not getting the plum so much. And it is accurate that it feels lush and layered. It definitely hits in steps rather than just all at once. It's almost the more you inhale, the more deeper you get with it. Well, let's try the palate. Wow. First thing you notice is velvety texture. I agree 100%. It felt like a nice little hug on my tongue. Um, Ripe cherry is absolutely there. Blackberry is absolutely there. I am picking up a little bit of that black pepper, not the clove so much. Um, and that concept of the warm baking spice I am getting. And on the finish, it is long. It is there. It's consistent. Um, Lingering with fruit, gentle spice. It says a whisper of earth, which makes me think, kind of that soil taste or dirt taste. That not in a bad way, right? Um, but I'm not really picking that up. Um, so let's talk about some food pairings. This wine loves food. So here are some pairings that'll bring out the best. Tomato based pasta, a spaghetti bolognese, lasagna, a rigatoni al pomodoro. Why it works? Well, Italian reds and tomatoes share a natural acidity. They amplify each other in the best way. How about some pizzas? Margarita, pepperoni, sausage and mushroom, roasted vegetable. This is the classic Italian pairing: fruit, herbs, cheese, and acidity. Some grilled meats, steak, lamb chop, Italian sausage. The char and fat meet the wine's richness head on. And of course, a cheese platter can never go wrong there. Try some aged cheeses like a Parmesan, a Porcerino, Asiago, Gorgonzola. Salt, fat, bold red wine equals harmony. A mushroom risotto, it's a perfect match. The wine's subtle spice and fruit lift the earthiness. How about a roast chicken with herbs and garlic? Simple, rustic balance, a great companion for this blend. Well, let's do some reflection. Tonight's reflection is going to come straight from the wine's name: Kissed by the Sun. In the middle of December, that phrase feels like something we all crave: a moment of warmth, brightness, and comfort. So, the question for tonight: where do you feel life's sunlight right now? What warms you even in the colder seasons? What brings brightness into your routine, your home, your relationships? Sometimes it's a person, sometimes it's a ritual, sometimes it's a memory, and sometimes it's a glass of wine shared in good company. Well, that brings us to the end of Podmas Day 11. Baciato del Sol has given us warmth, velvety, sun kissed moment, the perfect red blend for settling into the heart of Advent. Tomorrow night, day 12, we'll open a new bottle, a new region, and a new reason to savor the season. Until then, stay warm, stay open, and happy Podmas.